In this video, I will go over how to add a new student and new parents into the hosted database. You will need administrator privileges to do this. Open Hosted and go to Admissions Registrar, then Student Records, and then Add Student Records. When adding a new student, there are a few absolutely essential things: a first name and a last name, and a status. Let's make this student pending active. Other things that we recommend filling in, although they are not required, are a birth date, which helps the system check for duplicates, make sure to change the year, and the gender. There are also a few things you need to edit depending on what status this student is. If the student is pending active, he or she has been accepted and turned in a contract for the next year, you'll need to choose a grade accepted from this drop-down right here. You'll also need to go to the Contract History tab up here and enter in the following year's contract. If the student is active, you're probably adding him or her in the middle of the year, I have a special video for that, so please see the Adding Students Mid-Year video for detailed instructions. No other types of status require special information, although of course we always recommend filling in as many of these blanks as you can. Once you've completed the student section of the record, click the Parent Household tab right up here. Now, this is very important. If this student's parents already exist in the database, for example, if he or she is a sibling of a student at your school or the child of a faculty member, choose that existing parent from this drop-down list right here. Do not create a new record or you'll end up with duplicates in the system. If you're certain that these parents are new, you should at least add a first name, a last name, an email address, and a home address or telephone number. Let's do that now. You'll need an email address so that this parent can have access to the web portal. A home address or a telephone number will help the Achieve system check for duplicates to make sure that you don't have double data in your system. If this parent is also going to be a faculty or staff member, go ahead and check the faculty staff box right here to create a faculty record. If the parent's an alumnus, check the alumni checkbox and then you'll see this pop up right here asking you to select the alumni from the drop-down list. Make sure you choose the correct alumnus so that the records match up. If you check that box by accident, just go ahead and hit the arrow. You'll see a little warning and you want to click yes, I want to exit without selecting an alumnus, and the box will be unchecked. To add a second parent or spouse, just click the Add Spouse button right here and a second set of windows will pop up for you to fill in the information. If you do accidentally end up entering a duplicate parent, like we're about to see, you'll get a pop-up screen. And there you see a possible duplicate household has been detected. It's a warning screen. Click OK to see another pop-up which will tell you the possible duplicate households. I have the first one that I just created and the second one which already exists in the database. When you see these two screens, you want to choose the household with better data. Check both households 1 and 2 and see which one is more complete. The one in the database I see just has the address, first name, and last name. Mine has first name, last name, address, and the email. So I want to choose the one that I just filled in because that data is more complete. Go up here to select option and you'll see the three options. Choose household 1 over 2, 2 over 1, or they are not duplicate households. Unless you are 100% certain that these are indeed separate households, despite identical first and last names and phone number or address, do not choose the Create Two Households option. So I wanted household 1 over household 2. I'll select that one and it'll fill in the information for me. Once you're done editing this parent field, you can browse around the other student tabs up here and fill in whatever extra information you have. We always recommend adding as much as possible for database completeness. When you're finished, be sure to click the back arrow up here to save. Otherwise, the student won't actually be added to the database. To ensure the parents are added to the portal as well, you will need to do a portal sync. See my Adding New Users to the Web Portal video for more detail.